Hey everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Spyro 2, Ripto's Rage. I am Meg400. I think that's the name of the game, right? I almost want to say Ripto's Revenge, but that wouldn't even make any sense because Ripto doesn't even appear before this point in the series. In fact, really, this game is kind of unrelated because you not even take place in Spyro's world. It takes place in an entirely different world. Regardless, that doesn't matter in my opinion because this game is, personally, it's better than the first one. Well, I can't even say that because I never played the first one. I just have heard it's better than the first one. So, disregard my thing on that. But it's definitely a game I really enjoy. But regardless, yes. So last time we went through Plot, but we went through Glimmer, or it was Glimmer, right? I think that was. Look what the name is real quick. I have short-term memory loss. Isn't that fun? Regardless, we went through the first world, which was kind of like an introduction to get to the, Glimmer. Went through the first world, and now we will head to the next world. I'm just looking for some gems, because they are what allow you to, buy things from money bags. That's really all you need them for, is for money bags. Also, because each world has a gem count, so you do want to get all of them for 100%.
Spyro, this is the homeworld called Summer Forest. There are portals to many of the Avalar worlds.
Of course there
around.
are.
Unfortunately, Ripto has taken over the castle, and we need your help. Start by retrieving the talismans from each of the worlds you go to.
And yes, so basically the goal of the game is to get talismans, also orbs, but definitely talismans. Orbs access new worlds, I think. Talismans, I just think you need all the talismans in each area to progress to a new hub world. So basically just talismans equal just beat each world. Doesn't really matter what they, well, it does kind of matter what they do, but in terms of getting through the game, just really the talismans are easy to get. All you have to do is just get to the end of each level. Talisman. The orbs, on the other hand, are definitely more tricky and definitely more important than well, I guess they're not more important, but I don't know. Again, because the talismans are handed to you, I feel like they're more important at the very least, regardless of if they are important or not. Anyway, so yeah, can the camera switch? I don't know how. I guess the camera's set to a certain action. Camera's not usually that bad, but I think in certain areas it can be kind of tricky to use. Hello, Hunter.
Hiya, Spyro. Ripto smashed this bridge, so I guess you'll have to glide across it. Press X to jump.
It's glide.
Then press X again while you're still...
Yeah, if you press X, you can, while someone's talking, you'll cut them off so they can't finish up their dialogue. But the dialogue box will still appear. You just won't hear their voice acting, which I might do occasionally just because that's what I do. Like I said, I'm probably going to talk during those portions. Also, something I should mention, which kind of isn't really explained. Whenever you kill an enemy, a butterfly will appear, and I believe the dragonfly, your friend who's... Sparks? No. Maybe it's Sparks. Anyway, your dragonfly friend will eat it, and your dragonfly is basically your health. I think each time you get hit, it'll change color. So when it's... I think yellow, obviously, it's at the full health. Or I'm going to say yellow because I think it's at full health right now. And then when you eat more butterflies, it will fill your health up. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. If I'm horribly wrong, let me know. But I think that's how it works. If it doesn't, if that's not how it works, then I'm not sure what the the dragonfly does because, I'm pretty sure it's not like you get one hit health. I think that's what its purpose is. Okay.
Hi, Spyro. You look like you're pretty agile.
Of course, I'm a dragon.
To a test. See if you can get up this.
I always liked dragons.
Press X and hold it down.
I used to be obsessed with them.
Hang time.
Though not as much as cows. I'm definitely more obsessed with cows. But definitely dragons, because dragons are cool.
Not bad. Now to make this next
that was
jump,
a test. That wasn't much of a test.
Press X to jump.
Okay, like most of the stuff I had to do to even get here. I say that and then I failed that horribly. I clearly did not even attempt to time that correctly. Let's try doing that again.
Remember, press.
I know. I just was being dumb. You know what it was? I was thinking in terms of Skyward Sword because I was thinking of holding A and then dashing off the cliff. So
press X again to glide. Then when you reach the end of your glide, press triangle to hover. Hover will give
Triangle.
you extra height and distance.
You know, I do find it odd. Well, not really odd, but I'm so used to, like, Nintendo systems. It is odd to have, like, triangle, circle, square, X. I'm used to X, Y, A, B. Anyway. There we go. Not too hard. Definitely a useful maneuver, though.
Very good. Now for the hardest leap of all. You'll have to give this one everything you've got. Get a walking start, jump, glide, and hover just before you get to the edge of the platform. Don't forget to press forward on the D-pad or analog stick when you hover.
Maybe this was after the analog stick, but I guess it doesn't really use it then. But it does mention it, so it must be it afterwards. Anyway. So... Ah, almost had it. I was close. I'll try doing that once more. Yeah, so it ate one of the butterflies. I don't know if it's every enemy, it's at least the small enemies that Dragonfly will eat butterflies from. Okay, we will get this, because you get something for doing this. So, that's why I'm doing this test.
This one.
Watch, this is all I will do this video. Okay.
Wow, you're a pretty good athlete. If I
Athlete.
hadn't lost my running shoes, I'd take you on for real.
Now, maybe he does
For
have
now,
what running shoes
here's an
normally.
orb for your collection.
Hunter is kind of like just the character that just fails at life usually. But he's fun. He's a fun character. I'm not sure what he is. Is he not only a I wouldn't say jaguar, but I'm not sure if that is. I guess cheetah would make sense because he would be a fast runner. And the professor, I don't know what he is. Is he a squirrel or a beaver squirrel? Something. He's a something. And his money bags. Yeah, I might have to make these videos 20 minutes only because the thing with live commentary, you want to play the game a lot more. Or I mean, you really get into the game sometimes. So sometimes you lose track of time. So with having an unlimited time limit, it's, you know, I don't really mind having the videos be a little longer. I don't want to make them too long, though, because I know some people don't like watching them. So I'll try and keep them, some of them 50 minutes. I'll try not to go over 20 usually, if I can help it. Is that everything? Okay, let's talk to money. I don't think I can afford this, but we'll see.
Sorry, Spyro. I'd love to
I
teach
guess
you
I
how
can't.
to swim underwater, but not as much as I'd love to take your treasure.
He is such a sleazebag. Okay, that's 403. That's Colossus, and what's the other world I can access? Ow.
Sparks, the dragonfly following you
Oh, it is
around
Sparks.
is your health indicator, Spyro.
Oh, see, I was right.
The brighter he is, the more hit points you have.
So yeah, basically what I said, except for simpler. And this is Idle Springs. I guess I'll go to Idle Springs. Treasure. Yay. Wait a minute, I have 405. That should be enough. Or no, I think it was 500. I think that was just my total that I saw. And yeah, each world has a little cutscene. So yeah, the idols are coming to life. And then he carved a girl to make her come to life. Video game humor. Funny. Okay.
Spyro, the idols we were carving have come to life.
Foreman
They locked us
Bob.
out of our temples and stolen our food.
Well, that sucks. Hey, he has a marshmallow. You can just steal from him. Anyway, as you can imagine, you need to kill the guys, and then as you do, these guys will open the way to you. Again, simple things in this game. Not too difficult. I might have to come back here though because I do need to learn to swim, and I think you need to swim to be able to do something in this area. I think I could be wrong. I'll admit the soundtrack in this game is kind of not lackluster, but it's not as memorable as other. It's kind of more not really atmospheric, but it doesn't have as good a melody, so it's definitely kind of. I guess lackluster is a good word, but it's not like bad. Do you talk? I guess I can't talk to him unless I'm not pressing the right button. Oh, and then these guys have their shields, so you had to hit them because you can't use fire on them. So definitely make sure to kill the enemies, though, because you'll need them to activate the little gates, as you saw for, like, flying. If I hadn't done that, I wouldn't have been able to activate it. It would have had a counter being like, oh, you need this many enemies. And break the vase, break the vase. Come on. Yeah, these vases are also fireproof, so let's see, they don't break. They're like, I'm not sure what they're made of. I guess in general vases are, well, somewhat fireproof. You need to fire them up in a kiln in order to make them. You know, back in high school art class, you have to use. We had a kiln in our high school, and we'd have to. You could use glaze, and then that's how you make them like shiny. The glaze. Can I talk to you? No, I can't. I want to talk to them.
Those metal shields are
can
making
I talk to her?
enemies invulnerable to your flame attack.
Okay, see, you're telling me this after I already had to. I guess no, I guess not. I guess I technically couldn't have had to deal with them. I had to kill the one who was guarding the door in order to progress, but he didn't have a shield. But still, it's interesting how they tell you that after you probably would have figured it out by that point. It's like games always tell you things way too late. It's like, you know you can jump by pressing A, right? Well, I had to get here by jumping, so yeah, I didn't know that. If I didn't get here by jumping, then I'm hacking the game, and it doesn't really matter, because I can do anything I want. Or are you... No, you would... Well, in that example, there wouldn't be any other way. Anyway, do they have shish kebabs? I guess they do. Yeah, those guys, I think, are the small ones, give you butterflies. And then these obviously have butterflies, too. Not that you need them. Oh, I guess when you get so many, you also get an extra life, because I have an extra life now. Or maybe the ones in the glass gave me? I don't know. Maybe if you collect so many butterflies when you have full health, you'll get an extra life. I've never really found myself, not necessarily needing, but I never found myself noticing that before, so I don't know. I guess you really wouldn't need extra lives, because a lot of times in games they're like, oh, we have lives, but then as soon as you die, you just start over where you were anyway. That's one thing, like, the life system really is kind of a archaic. I mean, it was made back in a time when, you know, part of the reason like a lot of the NES games were made hard because they were kind of short, and in order to give you worth the you know, give you what you paid for, they made them really hard, and then also kind of, you know, limiting your lives. Also, actually, to be honest, it was less for the NES game or NES era, and more for the
left or right. Press the L2 or R2 button.
Okay, that's how you do it. But that's how you It was actually more for the arcades, because arcades had that too. It'd be like, oh, you have this many lives, and then you have to pay more money. So really, at this point in time, though, you don't really need the life system. I mean, I can't think of a game that does that, but, oh, Super Meat Boy, for example, is a game, and it's not the only example. But, like, there's no life system in that. It's just if you fail, you start back over at the same exact point until you get it right. Life systems don't really... They, for the most part, don't add anything. Sometimes they do. But, like, this game even, and, like, Galaxy 2, for example, I know for sure, the only purpose of a life would be you have to just go back to the start screen and start over. It really wouldn't do much in terms of delaying you. It might make you have to start a level over with, you know, no save points, but other than that, it really wasn't... Lives just aren't really worth it in that, you know, you could easily get rid of them and the game would still would be just as good.
If you ever want a permanent job, we've got a place for you here. For the
Cool.
moment, I want you to have this talisman.
Yay! So we have another talisman. Is it the rabbit talisman? I want to go fast. No, it's the Idle Springs talisman. Aw, that's not no fun. Magic must defeat magic. And one more. That show was, it was weird, but it's awesome. I watched talking about Jackie Chan Adventures. I watched it again on Netflix last spring. It's definitely, it's not like the best show ever, but it's definitely a nostalgia trip for me personally. How much time do I have? I guess I'll just finish up what I can do in Idle Springs. Now, how many orbs do I need? Idle Springs, 2 orbs. And I think I know where they are. So let's do that. Let's go get to my orbs. Where's this lead? Ooh. So many gems, so little time. Well, I guess not little time. Well, somewhat little time. Okay, that just leads up here. Which wasn't really necessary. Yeah, actually, this music's kind of funky, not like in a bad way funky, it's just funky. It's kind of interesting, I guess, would be the best. Just no, it's funky. It's kind of got a funky beat to it. Okay, I feel like I can do something here, but I feel like I also need a guy. Yeah, I don't remember what I'm supposed to do, but I'm sure there's a way. Can I talk to you, maybe? No. Usually, if you talk to someone, they will, like, instant activate the conversation. Okay. Actually, I might need to swim out for one of them, so if I have to swim, I'll wait on that. Like I said earlier, that's probably what I have to do. But I know I can do I think I can do at least one of them. I can at least get all these gems, because like I said, they does keep track of your gems. It's one of those things in terms of 100%. If it doesn't keep track of it, it doesn't matter, for example, like coins in Mario. But if it does, then you're like, well, I kind of don't want to have this incomplete counter. Otherwise, it just looks messy and just kind of lopsided to have, like, oh, you have 99 gems, but you need 100 in order to complete this counter. I'm also not a big fan of how the music just stops, which probably was a limitation, but it is kind of sad that it does that. Good, I don't want to fall. Now, I don't even know if I've done this lately, this area, because this looks unfamiliar. I mean, I've beaten the game before in the past, but... Okay, go this way. Didn't I go this? I guess I didn't. Or if I did, I just went down that way and then didn't bother going this way. Well, there's something over here. Oh, this thing. It's a rocket! Let's go break things. Did it do anything? If it did, I don't even know. Okay, yeah, I broke that gem thing. Can I get up there? I'm not even sure. I can at least go like that and grab them that way. Though I think there's gems underwater. Yeah, there's a cave, so I at least need to come back for that. So you know what? I'm just gonna leave at this point because I definitely can't really do anything else here, or at least need to be able to swim to do anything else. Do I have all the gems? So that's a question. I have 291 of 4. Wow, 400. Yeah, I don't have all the gems. Yeah, I'm gonna leave and at least learn how to swim. Then maybe explore Summers and end it there. Or maybe just end it there. Not making much progress in this video, but we will. I will eventually make progress in this game. Go, Spyro. Run. Dash. Dash to victory. I'm sure you could do something there. Or can I talk to this guy again? No. I guess I'll come back later anyway. And we get an ending cutscene too. Da 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 da. Aww, he just wants to roast a weenie. Friends. Okay. So that's Idle Springs. We have obviously another area to access, Colossus, and then there's other ones later on. For now, though, I think I will I'll get my swimming ability if I can.
Hello
and
there,
then come all the way into
Spyro.
there.
Would you like to learn to swim underwater? I suppose
Yes, I
I
would.
could teach you for a small fee.
You are such a ripoff. Yes, please. Okay, now I can swim. Now there's an area back there I wanted to swim that I couldn't access beforehand because I couldn't swim. But yeah, besides that, I'm not gonna go to another world. I'm not gonna go back to Idle Springs because I don't know how long that's gonna take either. So I'm just going to get some gems via swimming. I could go to a new... Now that I can swim, I can actually go to a new section of this area that you could access now that you can... Actually, you can go here. I don't know, is there something down here? I mean, obviously there is, but what's down here? Do you have infinite? I think you have infinite air too. Either that or sparks well, dimmer if you stay under too long. Which might be the case because there's enemies down here that you can refill your butterfly meter with. And I probably that's not what it's called, but yeah, we'll explore this a little bit, and then I'll stop. Oh, orb. That's what's up here. So yep, we have another orb. Yeah, you can obviously swim around here, and there's gems down here too, like this one. You have to get through charging at it. And I think that's... Is it everything? I think it is. Or down here, rather. Anyway, I think that'll be it for now. I'm gonna save. And this has been Making for 100, and I'm reminding you that Ripto... Isn't Ripto a dragon? Why? I don't know. Ripto is something. Ripto's a dinosaur? I don't know. He's evil, at least.